Hello guys, si Kiashan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 43 ng larutan ng Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut main campaign. So malapit na tayo sa ending nitong game guys. So tuloy natin. Nung huli tayo natapos guys, kababalik lang natin ulit dito sa Cruise Bazaar, tapos in-upgrade ko yung actually na lang yung cyber deck lang ng main character natin, tapos bumili ako ng bagong programs. Tsaka bibili rin ako ng bagong expert system program para tatlo na, kasi yung cyber deck natin yan kasya na tatlo so maglalagay ako ng isa pa. Bili ko ulit ng isa pang attacker. Gear wise wala na ito na yung ito na yung pinakamagandang gear na pwede kong bilhin bibili pa ako ng isang program. Bili pa ako ng isang attacker. Ay, ito pala. Isa pang attacker. Ito kasi assassin tsaka exploder, medyo walang kwenta yan Ay hindi, sige, kuha ito, sige. Kuha ko na, sige, subukan ko to assassin isa para magkaiba. 750. Okay. Balik na tayo sa base. Final pep talk bago tayo sumugod. Bago natin sugudin yung Hartfeld Manor. Ito na yun ending na bababa na lang tayo Ito yung ito yung pinangako ni Apex. May kasama tayong meron tayong drone na malaki. You enter the room to find your team prepping in relative silence. Their expressions are grim. In the back of the room, an ominous presence hovers silently at chest height. Light glints off the machine's pitted metal carapace. Iger sees the look on your face, and her voice cuts through the quiet in the room. Apex is present to us. Calls itself Panzer Drone. But that's about all that I could get out of it. Panzer Drone. Tank drone. I don't like having that thing in here, boss. It's here now. This is not. It's here now. Like it or not. She looks up and locks eyes with you. Without looking away, she addresses the rest of the team. But enough of that. We have business to discuss. If Apex did what it said it would, then the estate's automated defenses have already targeted Vauclair's security forces. That'll give us a serious tactical advantage. Attacking the holdfast should be double now. Still risky but doable. Attacking the holdfast should be doable. Diba, double ang basa ko, doable pala. Doable now. Still risky but doable. Blitz stops what he's doing and makes his head and shakes his head. Yeah, we'll have an opening, sure. But to do what? I mean, with everything we just learned, what's our new plan? She shrugs. We enter the estate, locate Vauclair, and shut him down. Same plan, different target. It's possible that Apex fabricated that comm feed. Vauclair might still be innocent. I doubt it. My gut tells me that what we saw was real, and second-guessing ourselves isn't going to get us anywhere. Glory pauses considering, then nods. Fair point. Okay, let's assume that Vauclair is the one who's behind all of this. What's he doing in that lab? How does the dragon tie into this? I mean, this whole thing was almost about recruiting the old man from the fire from the I mean, this whole thing was always about rescuing the old man from the fire wing. Is she still in the picture at all? Has she ever been? After what Apex showed us, I don't even know what we're trying to stop anymore. All that I see is a lot of dead bodies with no explanation why. It doesn't matter why Vauclair killed Monica and Paul and all those other people in that cruise bazaar. All that matters is that he did. I'm going to bury him for that. You're welcome to help. I for one want answers. Amsel said that there was a lot of money flowing into the Hartfeld estate, and he found evidence that a bioweapon was being stockpiled there. Whatever Vauclair is doing, he had Apex kill his own brother to hide it. I intend to find out what that is. Options natin. We'll get you your answers, but Iger's right. We need to focus on stopping Vauclair. I don't care about Vauclair's reasons. He crossed me, and he's going to pay for that. I'm with Glory. I want answers, and we're going to go get them. So, ito yan. Tama, ito. Yun din ano. Stuffing Vauclair. Sige, ito muna. Get answers muna. There is a moment of silence as the group pauses to consider your words. Finally, Ager steps forward. Alright, fearless leader. You go looking for your answers. I won't get in your way. And when the time comes to put a bullet in Vauclair's brain, I'll be there to make it happen. This is your show, Chief. Whatever you choose to do, I'll come along for the ride. We're going to find out what's happening at that podfast, and then we're going to stop it. You lead and I'll follow, boss. Iger glances at you and cocks her head. Looks like the team's good to go. What's our next move? Now that we've got the keys to the castle, I say that we use them. We hit the estate, find Vauclair, and extract whatever information we can. Improvise from there. We stop talking about this and go do it. We've hit the Hartfeld Manor once before. We already know what we need to know to do it again. Okay. We hit the estate, find the Vauclair, and extract whatever information we can. Improvise from there. Yan ang option ko. Sounds straightforward enough. Iger raises a hand. Word of caution, Rakalsadata. Our objective may be simple, but taking the same approach that we took last time would be a mistake. Why? Going in through the museum worked just fine last time. If anything, it would be even less well defended now that we've taken care of Apex. You questioning my orders, Iger? I'll defer to your judgment. What would you suggest? Ayan, tama. Kampi tayo sa kanya. I've been reviewing the intel that Alice sent us and comparing it to what I gathered on our original run. There has been a substantial increase in the number of heat signatures on the ground. That means new security troops, lots of them. Great. They know that we're coming. She slings her rifle over her shoulder. That just means that we'll be fighting in a target-rich environment. Dietrich cracks his knuckles. Works for me. We'll want to get into the lab area as quickly as possible, so I'd suggest bypassing the main floor of the estate entirely. We can enter via the servants' entrance that you escaped through last time. So doon tayo sa sa baba. Unfortunately, they blocked off the route we used between the stables and the tree line. That means we're going to have to fight our way there. Let's assume that we make it across the grounds alive. What about Vauclair? Once we're in, how do we find Vauclair? So we turn Vauclair's security team into a pile of corpses. Check. We still need to find the old man. So ito. Once we're in, how do we find Vauclair? So ito na. The lab that Vauclair was talking about wasn't on the ground floor, so it's either in the basement or a sub-level. We go down and we scour every level until we find it. That might take a while. That facility could be massive. There was clearly a lot more to it than we saw. We've got no way of knowing how far underground the complex extends. We go in prepared for an extended search then. Iger looks down, checking her gear. Ammo won't be a problem. Okay people, it's go time. You got something to say, speak up now. If anyone has any reservations about this, now's the time to say it. Ito na lang, mas maganda to. There's nothing to say, we'll do what we have to do. Okay, that's it. Finish gearing up and head to the tunnel at the back of the safe house. I'll meet you where we stash the van. Okay, so walang secondary objective. Kausapin lang muna natin sila isa-isa. As you approach Blitz, he gives you an easy smile. Hey Chief, what's up? Talk to you later, Blitz. Iger, ano masasabi mo? Iger welcomes you with a nod. Rakal Siddhartha, what can I do for you? Nothing right now, Iger. Yun lang ang option eh. Okay, si Dante. You look down to see a pair of bright eyes set into a scruffy face looking back up at you. Dante, Monica's old dog. Looking down into those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. On some instinctive level, he must know that his master is gone. Dante lets out a small whine, then rubs his head against your leg. Pet him. Play that. Shit. Pet him. Yan na. Teka. Dietrich, ano masasabi mo? Layo ni Gloria. What you need, boss? Any updates on Alexander? Kumusta na lang natin. Nothing new, boss. He's adjusting. It's gonna take some time. Okay, nothing right now. Okay, kasabi ko muna si Glory, tapos check ko yung ano natin. Check ko tong check ko lang muna yung BBS, baka merong makuha tayo doon eh. Shadowrun BBS. Ay, inbox for new messages. Meron ba? You have no unread messages. Okay. Shadowrun BBS. Attached to escrow account. Data will be wala. Search BBS for relevant keywords. Basa-basa lang tayo. Topics matching lang. Wala. Ay, yun. Tricks disappearances. We've all heard the rumors about Deckers disappearing, but in the last 2 months, I've lost at least a half a dozen of my best info hunters. Anyone have a lead on what's doing this disappearing? Just 1:55:41, November 17, 2054. Smart money is on some new IC corps are always looking for new ways to keep their matrix doors shut tight. Tolstoy. Same day. Really, corpse interested in security? Truly a revelation, Ben. Wraith. It's a gawking matrix predator. I saw it just a couple of hours ago. I was poking through a data store with clockwork and it came out of nowhere. It was like, I don't know, like a shark made out of bands of light. It flew straight through clock and it slotting swallowed him whole. I yanked my own data jack cable. I've been throwing up from dump shock ever since. Ruby 25311 same day. So nagwawala si Apex sa Matrix. A Matrix shark? Right. Wraith-like 44. Shut up, Wraith. Where were you? Ruby. CW, Clockwork siguro yan. Supposed to meet me more than an hour ago. And he's never late. The smiling bandit strikes again. Sorry I'm late, bandit. Slotting IC barred me up for a bit. But I made it out with no problem. You didn't think I'd bail on you, did you? Clockwork. Not possible. I saw you get swallowed. Not possible. Ruby. Don't be so dramatic, Ruby. I'm fine, see? CW, Clockwork yan. You almost had me worried. But you just keep on running, don't you? The smiling bandit strikes again. No need to worry, bandit. You didn't think that some lame ass IC was gonna dump me, did you? Clockwork. Like I said, you just keep on running. Always, bandit, always. Wrong answer, Trexlane. Who the hell are you? And what have you done with Clockwork? The smiling bandit strikes again. System error, thread closed. Si ano yun? Si Apex na. Inabsorb. Parang yung ginawa niya kay Monica. So anyway, nakausapin natin tong si Glory kung may masasabi siya. We've got a job to prepare for, Raquel Sitarta. I don't have any more time to talk. Hit me up after the run, if you like. But for now, I need some space. Okay. Ito, meron pa tayong gift or something? Wala. Kasapin natin tong drone. Panzer drone. Panzer drone's single mechanical eye tracks your movement. As you approach, the massive bulk of the thing lends it an uncanny air as it hovers effortlessly above the ground. Thing looks ancient. I'm guessing that it was under development back when the Apex lab got shut down in 36. After a brief pause, he rolls his eyes and turns away. Some reward in terms of computing power. My PDA could probably run circles around this thing. The shaman peers wearily at the machine. His arms cross over his chest. Old doesn't mean harmless, kid. When we're talking about tech, it might as well. I'm sure that Mallet has a whole warehouse full of drones that could outperform this thing. I don't think so. Mil-spec is mil-spec, and this thing was clearly designed for the battlefield. The enormous machine hovers impassively. Its turbofan its turbofan rotors keeping it silently aloft. A small arsenal of heavy weaponry juts out from the seams of its armor plating. Whether we bring this thing along or not, it's up to you, Recalcitrata. I can see advantages either way. She shrugs. Whatever you decide, we'll go along with it. So, sasama natin yan. Sana nga yung buong party na lang yung pipili ng teammates eh. Mas maganda yung mas marami eh. The more the merrier. Sabi nga ng kasabihan. May isang ano eh. Isa to sa mga hidden missions yung kay Glory dito rin ang daan eh. Sasakay dito sa van. So pipili ako ng teammates ko. Kailangan ko si Dietrich, si Glory, auto repair, critical damage. Kailangan ko si Iger. Si Iger na lang. Kung pwede nga sana lahat sasama ko eh. Confirm. Teka. Okay. Set up natin yung gear natin pagdating natin doon sa area. Return to Hartfeld. The van lurches forward. The smell of anxious sweat hangs close and thick inside, making the cramped vehicle feel even smaller. The streets of Berlin are strangely quiet. As you make your way past the city limits, it's as if the whole of the flux state is waiting for something. A calm before the storm. An hour later, the van rounds a corner. In the distance, you can see the silhouette of Hartfeld Manor, backed by the light of the full moon. You switch the van's headlights off and shift to electric. A short while later, you kill the ignition and roll quietly down the last hill, pulling to a stop on the side of the road. A bird of prey takes wing from a tree above you, beginning its nocturnal pursuit. You know how it feels. Okay, so yung magsaset up ako ng gear. Teka. Okay, tatanggalin ko na muna itong mga level, mga low level items. Level 2 lang talaga. Oh well, fine. Sige, kuha niyo isa niyan. Actually, dalawa. Isa pa. Dietrich. Kailangan ka talaga ng equipment. Kailangan recovery items. Wala ka specialization yan eh. Nagger. Sige. Grenade. Alin ba mas malakas ng damage? Pareho lang eh. Ayan. Sige na, bigay ko na lang sa ito. Okay. Final prep na yan. Once again, the grounds of the Hartfeld Manor are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. But unlike last time, the air is ranked with foreboding. The night is swollen with homicidal intent. They're waiting for you. Last chance before things get hot. Let's review the plan. We make our way across the grounds to the servants' entrance, taking down any security troops that threaten us along the way. Once we make it there, we'll take the freight elevator down to the lab. With Apex free, we shouldn't have to worry about the automated defenses inside of the complex. Some of them might even give us a hand. That won't help us much out here though. She nods, then looks at you. Lead the way, Raquel Sitarta. We'll follow. Let's make him pay for Monica and for Paul. Damn right, go, go, go. I know we're outnumbered, but I also know this team. And there's no one else I'd rather have it at my side. I have at my side. Ito na lang. The team looks to one another for confirmation. They all nod sharply. They're ready. Okay, so Pan Claire, get to the freight elevator. Check ko nga yung stats ko kung anong kailangan kong i-upgrade. ESP control. Kailangan ko pang dalawa para makuha yun. Save ko na lang muna. Almost done. Konti na lang siguro to. Wala ba tayo pwedeng walang interactable? Door. Dead end? Oo, tama. Dito talaga tayo dadaan pala kung ganun. So kailangan ko i-hack. The screen on the door's access panel flickers off and on and displays a flashing error code. Error. Hexadecimal value. Primary security offline. Error. Access doors are floodlight. Access doors are floodlights, please. Engage LTG your designation air duct. Push the open button on the panel. Okay, so bumukas yung pinto. Meron bang interactable? So far, wala. So, hanapin natin yung ano. Ay, may kalaban ka agad. Ano ba yan? Ano yun? Guard dog. Hellhound, parang si ano? Parang si Dante. Kailangan i-dispatch natin kagad to. Teka. Iger. Ay, teka. Dietrich, ka muna. Bigyan mo na ng additional move si ano. Si Iger. Kita mo ba? Hindi eh. Line of sight, ano, black. $75. Muna. Sayang. Dead sila. Okay. Tayo na, hindi ko matanda. Kasi kung siguro dito. Bang entrance? Na eh. So dito. Hanapin natin yung daan kung saan. Bungad to, hindi yan. Hindi tayo dadaan dyan sa front door yan eh. Ayun dito. Okay. Lahat. Lord. Buhay pa rin. May isa pa. Hanapin ko muna kung nasan. Makita ko nasan yung isa eh. Ayun. Ang mintis pa, sayang. Teka. Pwede ko pang dagdagan yung move mo. Item yan. Estate courtyard key. Dito may interactable ba? Ay, may items, dalawa. Dito na. Ano yun? Tier 2. Hindi ba pwede sa ibang character ko ipasa? Ito na lang. Super shock. So ito na lang, ito na ito. This panel controls the doors of the hellhound cages. Hellhound cages, asan? Ito, para mapakawalan. Ay, wag. Bakit natin pakakawalan yung mga yan? Wala. Okay. So talagang dito daan? So far so good naman eh. Error. System offline. Secondary protocols engaged. Can key or enter override code. Keycard ba yung nakuha natin o susi lang? At a blue colored maglock key. Baka ito nga yan. Hindi ko alam yung code. Use sa keycard. Ayun. Yun nga. So nasa loob na tayo ngayon. So pasok. Kalapan na naman. Teka. Ano tong ito? Gate console. Teka, saan si Glory? Siya dapat tamuon eh. Ano, teka. Di-trick muna. Glory muna. Siya ang tagasugod natin eh. Kailangan mo munang i-eyeball ko nasan sila. Asan? Kita mo ba? Isa lang nakikita niya tapos ang layo pa. Tiger muna. Kailangan mo na rin pumasok doon. Tingnan mo nga kung kaya mong snipe. No? Target 2 enemies. Sayang. Ito naman na siya. Okay, nice. Isa na lang. Timer na. Ano ba yan? Kung kailan ang layo na natin. Teka. Tapusin lang natin itong unang round. Unang turn. Yung main character ko na to. Teka. Tapusin lang natin itong turn na to. Okay, DC naman. Isang shot pa ako. Buhay pa. Oh, nice. Pero may kalaban pa yan eh, so teka. End na natin yung episode dito guys, nag-timer na eh. Hopefully matatapos natin to, ilang episode na lang. Kaya Sean Falasa signing off guys. Next episode na lang ulit.